Here's a story for you. I attended a workshop of storytellers, sharing, listening, considering and crafting words, images, and sound, then assembling all of it into short videos. That process of making and telling stories and listening to them was doing something to us, and that is a story of its own. This is a story about storytelling and listening. Here's what happened. Jane began telling a story about her experiences traveling in foreign lands. She thought she was telling a story about bravery and adventure, but in the telling, she revealed to herself that, in fact, she wasn't always brave and adventuresome, but she discovered that overcoming obstacles, solving problems, and relating to citizens of another culture were skills she had used later in her life. She taught us through telling her stories. Don's father's experience, that of a second-generation Mexican-American, began in a negative tone. Then he recalled that his father had been able to change his point of view of any situation with his irrepressible sense of humor and positive attitude. Don had learned something about his father just by telling his story. Sarah told us about the difficulties she had encountered earlier in her education and how she managed to get speech-to-text technology established in the school system. Her story and her face began to take on a glow emanating from remembering her perseverance and resilience, skills she could teach her audience through her own experiences. After the specifics of their stories were told, each of these storytellers discovered and shared a skill or a value or a perspective from which almost everyone in their audience could benefit. Their storytelling had changed the world as much as listening to them had changed ours. In the words of Gene Houston, change your story, you change your perception. Change your perception, you change your world. In the course of one morning in the Story Center's workshop, I was reminded that I enjoy others' joy. I find satisfaction in other people's satisfaction. Now I'm fired up to find out what telling our stories have to reveal to us and all the ways they will change us and our world.